Alright, so welcome everyone. I'm Dena, and today we're going to be doing a Health Promotion Jeopardy program. We're going to be talking about these 4 different topics as well as some other fun facts that have to do with health. So if we can start out, just go around and say your names so that I know everybody a little bit better. We'll start over here.
Josh.
Okay.
Caroline.
Casey.
Kristen.
Megan.
Lena.
Lindsay.
Cheryl.
Okay, perfect. I will do my best to remember your names. So to start off, what I have are some fun facts related to health, and we're going to go through, and just because of the way that you're sitting, we'll have Team A be over here, and Team B be over here, so 4 against 4. Sorry, Joe, you don't get to play. And then we'll switch off between each team, and the object is to decide if the fact is true or false, and then we'll keep these same teams. This will be kind of just like a starter, and then we'll go into the Jeopardy game. So we'll start over here. And the first fact is men have a better sense of smell than women. True or false? You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
False.
False. All right, good. So women have a better sense of smell than men.
Everybody cook.
There you go. Fact number 2. When you take a step, you are using 200 muscles in your body. True or false?
Caroline. That sounds like a lot.
Do you think it's more or less?
Less.
Less than 200? You guys all agree? Less than 200?
Yeah.
You are actually using 200 muscles every time that you take a step.
Stabilize your body.
I haven't taken anatomy yet.
You'll get there.
Yeah.
We're done. Next one. The largest cell in the human body is the male sperm, and the smallest is the female egg. True or false? What makes you think it's false?
So knowledgeable.
An egg has to be bigger than that.
There you go. So we know that the largest is the female egg, and the smallest is the male sperm. So there you go. Process of elimination.
Is that Parky?
There you go.
No idea.
Alright. Next one. The average sperm can swim 8 inches per hour. True or false?
8 inches per hour.
Does that seem like a far distance or a short distance?
I know it like
So
swims up really quickly, but 8 inches per hour.
I feel like it's
8
I think
inches
it's
per hour.
true.
That is true.
Damn.
So think about how far it is from your vaginal opening all the way for that sperm to get up to those fallopian tubes.
Yeah.
He's going 8 inches per hour. So it's going to be a little bit of a trip there. The next one that we have is, oh, this is not true or false, sorry. But it takes approximately how long to digest food entirely? So that bite that you just took, how long is it going to take to be completely digested?
For sure.
Huh?
2 or 3, 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Sure.
3 or 4 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even more than that. It takes 12 hours for your food to digest fully.
Nutrition teacher a lot. I can eat 3 hours after every meal.
I mean, you can. It's going to be in your system. All right, and the last one that we have. Every cigarette smoked cuts at least 15 minutes off of an average life, which is roughly the amount of time that it takes to smoke that cigarette. True or false?
That's true.
It's actually 5 minutes, not 15. Pretty close. Pretty close. It's a lot of time, right?
Especially when you keep smoking.
Exactly. So chain smokers, think about how many cigarettes are in a pack, how many packs do they smoke each day? It's a lot of minutes off of your life.
They wish to.
Alright, so now that we've got our health juices flowing, we're going to go into our Jeopardy game. And the way that it's going to work is a little bit different than regular Jeopardy, so we're just going to alternate between teams. If you get it right, you get the points, but the next question will still go to the next team. And you guys will have, I don't know, we'll say a minute. If you're taking too long, then we'll change the time frame. But we'll say a minute to answer each question. So you guys started last time, so we'll start with this team first. So which category would you like? We have nutrition and exercise, human sexuality, alcohol and drugs, and wellness.
Damn, what was look at me? sexuality.
Human sexuality. All right, for how much?
Like 2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
300. Human sexuality. Oh, you can't really see it. That one's gone now. Okay. And the first question is, use of the condom was first noted in published literature in the early 1500s. The device was originally made of blank, and historians believe the legendary lover Casanova used this type of condom.
Was it like a lamb
What type?
stomach or something like that?
Intestines.
Yeah.
I think it was intestine.
Well,
Yeah.
intestine isn't closed at the end. Well, I guess the
You
stomach
can
is
tie it off.
Yeah.
Very creative.
So,
Your
experience.
Final answer? Parochial school education coming out of your tie it off at the end.
I have no, this is not even 200
Okay.
words. This is like 1,200 words question. This is hard.
we can say digestive tract.
I would go with
That's my thought.
I'm gonna go.
So everyone agrees, intestines? It was actually made out of linen. So they used to use
Linen?
cloth. Because they believed that that would catch the sperm. Which
That was
was
totally
not
true.
true.
That was in the Wild West.
Just made it think of
Wouldn't this just make it
The
wet?
girl get any kind of pleasure at all.
And then,
Good point. Good point. We'll talk a little bit later about the pleasure that comes along with sexuality. So we'll touch upon that later. Alright, so group number 2. So no points for that one. That was a great guess.
I'm pushing for alcohol.
Alcohol and drugs?
Come on, guys, for it.
How many?
You
For 400.
No, no, no.
Go for
Already
it.
said it.
Go
No,
for
like,
it.
go for it. 100.
No!
Three. 300. Alright. So we're going over here. Alright. Alcohol and drugs for 300. Age, gender, height, weight, the number of drinks you had, and the amount of time in which those drinks were consumed all contribute to a person's blank.
Alcohol level.
There you go. Very good. Alright, so you guys get this one.
I just spent 3 weeks talking about alcohol. I know this.
Oh. See, that's cheating. I didn't know that. Alright, so we'll come back over here. Category, please.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Wellness? For how much?
300, I guess.
300.
you don't even know. Interesting. I have no question about that.
Alright, wellness for 300. What is the percentage of children in America that are overweight? 15%, 11%, or 17%?
You're an education person. You know all about children.
Yes, I know about the.
For this question, we're defining children as under 18, if that helps you at all. So we're including teens.
17.
I like 17.
17, that's a lot though.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
America.
There's a lot of factors.
That's true.
There are
I was just
children.
giving the benefit of the doubt that it wasn't that high, but yeah.
17?
17.
Correct. 17% of under 18.
That's not really a win. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
It's not a win, but you got it right. Alright. Next. Category.
I really don't care.
Alcohol and drugs, 200.
Alcohol and drugs, 200. Hold on a second. That's all one we've done, right? Yep. Okay. Alcohol and drugs for 200. This drug is the leading preventable cause of disease, disability, and death in the United States of America. Leading preventable cause. Joe's cheating over there.
Tobacco.
Leading preventable cause.
What is it?
Tobacco?
Yeah.
Tobacco it is. Tobacco and cigarettes.
Yeah, I think cigarettes.
Are the leading avoidable cause, preventable cause of disease, disability, and death. Because all you have to do is put the pack of cigarettes down. And like we said before, 5 minutes. 5 minutes off your life. So how much is that? 200. Alright, category, over here.
Want to try nutrition?
Nutrition, exercise, that's not my forte.
Yeah,
That's
that's not
all.
really
Kristen, apparently none of these are your forte.
They're pretty general.
200
nutrition
levels.
question. activity that are recommended for adolescents and young adults is?
30 minutes.
Are you positive?
Alright, we'll change it
Maybe
because you
not,
said
wait.
that's not very clear.
Do you think it's higher or lower?
30 minutes. Maybe it's 20 minutes.
The number of what?
I don't think it's an
Repeat the
hour.
question.
An hour is a lot.
The number of minutes of daily physical activity, it's the recommended number. Not the number that people actually do. The recommended number for adolescents and young adults.
Isn't it higher? When is it?
I'm going 60.
I'm gonna go with something higher.
Do you think it's higher than 30?
Yes.
Higher than 30. How much higher than 30?
Approximately 30 higher than right.
30. Approximately 30. So we're saying 60 minutes. Do I hear 60 minutes?
I guess so, yeah.
60 minutes is correct. Very good.
That was
Team
time.
work.
Good teamwork. Yeah,
I'm
because I read a paper yesterday where the person said that it was 30 minutes.
30 minutes is what the average person gets, but 60 minutes is what's recommended.
Gotcha.
So, and 60 minutes of moderate activity. So moderate activities could be walking. It doesn't necessarily have to be like running full speed ahead as hard as you can, sweating and being crazy. It's just keeping your heart rate up and moving around. Less sedentary stuff. All right.
Just get out of bed.
So now we come over here.
Drug and alcohol for 400.
Oh my goodness. Go big or go home over here. All right, drugs and alcohol for 400. Alcohol is eliminated from the average person's body at an average of this rate, and it's milliliters per hour. How many milliliters per hour does the average person eliminate alcohol from their body?
It depends on the drink. Because it's like the equivalent of one drink.
So how much is an equivalent of one drink, though?
Like
Well,
12 ounces
Yeah,
beer,
beer.
and then 6 ounces. Is that right?
And then 6 ounces of wine is like a shot of liquor.
Yeah, it's like 2 ounces or something.
I don't know.
So what's your average when you think about those numbers?
I don't do math.
Oh, average of all that?
It's around that.
Isn't it like one drink? Like one drink an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
So your average drink, they say, is about 9.5 milliliters per hour. So if you're drinking more than one drink an hour, then it's going to take longer for that to get out of your system. So that sort of goes along with that blood alcohol concentration question that we talked about before. So I'll give it to you. All right. And over here, category.
Homosexuality?
Human sexuality?
How much?
3?
Human sexuality for 3. Oh, I like this question. Okay. The percentage of the United States population that self-identifies as gay, lesbian, or bisexual is 2%, 4%, or 6%. Self-identifies as lesbian, gay, or bisexual. 2, 4, or 6%.
Caroline, you can't expect me to know that. Like,
I know all the statistics.
Yes, I
He's
can.
been really good with numbers so far. Come on.
Wait, what is it? 2, 4, 6?
2, 4, or 6%.
Self-identified, like they've actually come out or something?
Yeah, like they themselves have come out to their friends, family, or at least, I guess it's at least to one person because they've self-identified that.
I feel like it's 4 or 6.
Yeah,
4 or
that's
6.
what I'm thinking. 4 or 6.
I think it's 6.
6? Really? That much?
What makes you think it would be that high?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a feeling.
Is it a good feeling? Bad feeling? Decent
I
feeling?
gave you hints before. We're gonna scale back on the hints for this one.
Let's say 4.
4.
6 is a lot though.
4.
I mean,
4%. 4% is correct. Does that seem high or low to everybody?
Low.
Low? So you think that, what does that represent? That
Our community isn't very open.
and accepting? Alright, so we gotta keep
I
that.
think it is. but-
that's low for like